Hey there everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood minifigure here, and welcome back to another LEGO review. Today we are looking at the LEGO City Fire Rescue Plane set. The set serial number is 60413. It has 478 pieces. It came out in 2024, and it currently retails for $55 in the US. Now let's take a look at our figures here. First up, we have the plane pilot. Here's a better look at her face without the visor in the way. It's in front of her. There's the side. There's the back. There's the other side. and the pilot does also come with an alternate hairpiece to put on instead of her helmet. Next up, we have the firefighting jetpack pilot. So here's the front of him. Here's the side. Here's the back. Here's the other side. Now, let me go ahead and take the jetpack off real quick. And give a better look of the figure. Again, this guy also has an alternate hairpiece as well. Right, so there's a better look at the figure without the jetpack on. There's the back of him. Yeah, no alternate face on this guy. Also, just to be sure, yeah, or actually, wait, sorry, this figure does have an alternate face. I forgot to show that. Okay, right, so here's a look at the figure again, the jetpack pilot. And here's a better look at the actual firefighting jetpack. This thing has two opposable wings, which can be bent up and down, like so. And it's also got these two stud shooters on the back here. And I'm sure that most of you know how these work by now, but for those who don't, to get these to work, you just push down on this gray piece right here, and this blue stud will come out. And to reload it, you just pop the stud back in. The same goes for this side as well. And the jetpack is attached by this... Oh, no, that's not right. The jetpack is attached by this single sort of vest piece here. So it's attached by these four studs. And here's our third figure, the plane gunner figure. And yes, you heard that right, he is a gunner. So there's the side of him. There's the back. There's the other side. And here's a better look at him without his helmet on. There's no alternate face for this guy. And he too also comes with his own alternate hairpiece as well. He's got a man bun going on back there. Anyways, that does it for the figures. Now, as for the actual plane, here's what the front of it looks like. Here's the side. Here's the back. And here's the other side. Now, starting from the front, as you all already saw, it's got a pair of rotating front wheels here, which rotate pretty loosely and freely. And it's also got a light here at the bottom so that it can see its way in the dark. And next up, you have this entire removable cockpit piece, which yeah, comes off just like that. And we've got two areas to sit two figures here. Here's the first. This is where the pilot sits. It's got a yoke piece which can be moved forward and backward. And it's also got an acceleration lever which can be moved up and down. There's also a better look at the control panel piece right there. Alright, next up we got the area, we have the area where the gunner sits. So yeah, the gunner just sits right there. He's got multiple control panels, two to his sides and one to his, and one in front of him. And as you saw at the front, and as you could already see, this also has a pair of stud shooters on each side. These are attached by ball joints like so, so they can rotate and move freely around however they wish. And these work the same as the ones on the jetpack. You just push down on the gray pieces, and out come the studs. And yeah, the same thing goes for this side as well. Right. Alright, then we can just reattach. And we can just reattach this like so. And next up we have these two side compartments which can be opened up, which interestingly don't hold anything at all. The set does not actually give you anything to actually put in these. Oh yeah, one thing I also forgot to mention, the set also comes with 6 extra of these translucent blue studs as well, just in case you lose any while you're playing with the stud shooters here. And so yeah, like I was saying, two side compartments on the plane with nothing to put in them, which is a bit odd because normally in these fire department sets, LEGO at least gives you like an axe or a fire extinguisher or some other sort of firefighter tools to put in the side compartments. And further back, for the main plate feature of this set, is the one where it drops water below onto fires. So the way that works is that you have these two red pin pieces on both sides, and the way this works is you push them back. Okay, hold on. Okay. Yeah, so you push them back, and out comes a blue piece, and yeah, it does this. And it's got 6 of these in total. And the way you put them... Oh, oops, the camera got caught in the plane's wing there. And the way that you load them back in is through this piece right here, which you can open up like so. And you can just put them in, and it will be able to fit all 6 of them. Alright, and you can just close this back up. And all those pieces will be secured nicely in the quote-unquote water container here in the plane. And towards the back, you have this rear door which can be opened up to reveal an engine compartment, or a cargo compartment, not an engine compartment. I really need to buy some lights. It's really hard to see in there. And yeah, you can just close this back up like so. Alright, and that about does it for all the play features of the plane. And in addition to this plane, LEGO also gives you a small side build of some greenery here. So here's the front of the greenery, here's the side, here's the back, and here's the other side. And LEGO also gives you these 3 small fire builds, so it gives you 3 of these builds, and you can place them onto these 2x4 round pieces with the holes in them. So you can place one here. Hello. So yeah, you can place one there. You can place one there, and oh, darn it. Unfortunately, these tree pieces do kind of get in the way of the fire, but yeah, there. And you can go ahead and imagine the plane putting the fire out like so. Yep. And you could also, of course, imagine the plane using these like water guns if you wanted, but I'm not exactly going to show that because I don't want to lose these studs while reviewing this set. But I'm sure you guys can imagine that happening. Alright, so yeah, so that about does it for the fire rescue plane. Overall, a pretty good and solid set. The plane has a nice, sleek design to it. It's got a pretty good amount of playability with the ability to launch both these like big, round, translucent blue block bricks, as well as fire the small translucent blue studs at the fire. And while I do find it a bit weird that that LEGO doesn't actually give you anything to put in the side compartments or the cargo area in the back, you can, if you want to, store the spare hair or helmet pieces of the figures in these areas, and you can also put all the extra studs in those areas as well. Yeah, and I always appreciate when LEGO gives you space or a like compartment in a set in order to store loose pieces, such as extra minifigure accessories and like extra stud projectiles. Whether it's ultimately intentional or not. although that being said, at the same time, I do wish that LEGO did actually give you like actual pieces to store in those compartments, like an axe or a fire extinguisher, or some other firefighter tool or tool. And in fact, it actually is possible to put the firefighter figure in here. Like the jetpack fighter figure in there, firefighter and all. Here, I'll try and show you. Right, so if we take the firefighter and actually, let's see, right, is it done? Is it like this? It's, yeah, so, yeah, and just like that, you're able to make him fully fit in there. Although, and while I do somewhat doubt it, if you are meant to be able to fit the jetpack firefighter in this rear cargo area, I do wish that there would be a little bit more space in order to be able to make him comfortably fit sitting upright in the back here with his jetpack. And if it's not, and if this area is just meant to hold like his jetpack, I do also wish that there would be that there was like an extra seat in the plane to seat him, as well as the the pilot and the gunner. But of course, I don't think that that's the case. I think the jetpack fighter is just meant to fly separately from the plane and put out fires on his own. And also this set is a bit overpriced in my opinion. Like $55 is certainly asking a bit much for this. I think yeah. For the amount of pieces in the set, I think the set should be $45. Although for the actual amount of stuff you get in this set, which is just the plane and the small greenery display here, the set should definitely be worth more like $30 or $35 in my opinion. Anyways, that was my review of the LEGO City Fire Rescue Plane Set. I hope you liked that review, and if you did, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and ring the notification bell for new videos. Thank you, bye!